Right. Don't. Oh, hi. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Found another one of these. I am investigating my box of red parts. See if I have something. It's not in here. Nope, not in here. Maybe in the other box. No. Ah, I can steal it from here. So basically, I'm looking for this part. I'm gonna place something there. We don't need this anymore. I mean, not in this moment. Anyway, yeah. So basically, Christian said, and I have to agree with him, that come on, okay, that the shoulder line here is too high, and we have to change a few things. So the yeah, it's a nice box. So what we need to do is we need to lower the shoulder line here. So we're gonna remove these two brackets, and we're gonna use, I think we're gonna use this guy here to start the flex pipe, and we need to start the flex pipe at least one section, so two studs further back. So it needs to start bending towards the door from here. Otherwise, it's gonna be too high. It's never gonna be perfect. That's just impossible. You know, always some small variations. Even the Naka duct should be theoretically a little bit lower, but due to the shapes that we have with the door and stuff, we have to live with it being slightly higher. It's never gonna be perfect, but we're gonna try to make it as close to you know as close to perfection as we can. Realistically. Okay, so let's butcher this a little bit. Where are you going? Okay, so we need this to be shorter, and we need this to be shorter. Okay, so basically the no. Huh? Need to change this as well, because this here needs to be ideally this. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I don't like it, but good for you. No, we're gonna do it like this. It's not gonna be ideal, but it's a good, it's a good parts car, at least. Okay, to house our flex tube, and we need to use one that is longer, so we're gonna use this one. Yeah, like this. Okay. Now we need, what's this, 5, right? Yeah, it's a 5er, which I happen to have here. Okay, 5er, and then we need a 6. A 6. Yeah, Christian, I'm looking. I mean, I have the mental image of the picture that you sent me, and I'm, we are already trying to do this. So we are going further back, so the bend is starting not here but here. I would like to go even one step further back because the picture shows it that, yeah, maybe, yeah, or no, maybe we're fine here with maybe we are fine here with this here. Come on. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine with this. This is a much milder curve that we had before. Uh, and of course, it's gonna be even milder because we're gonna change this here. This here is gonna be held not with the bracket, but since we have to go a little bit lower, I'm going to anchor it with this. This is gonna be, of course, flexible in this direction, so it can be angled a little bit milder than this. The angle of the Naka duct here is a bit too steep for the curve that we want to achieve here. So yeah, I'm gonna have a fiver here. Okay. And with a 6 here, which I don't have, so I will, I'll use 2 3s for now until, until I manage to get my hands on something. There's gonna have to be, there's gonna have to be a moment in time where I have to make a bricklink purchase to get a few parts. Okay. This is 2 2. Okay. 1 2 3. Okay. Okay, let me modify this a little bit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here. Okay, one more. There we go. Okay, now I need to dismantle this a little bit. So first, this guy here. I guess this guy can stay. Let's see. Probably gonna put something like this on it. I don't know. So this guy will be somewhere here. Yeah, this has to go, I think. Okay, so let's see where we could place it. Yeah. Here. 1, 2, 3. And this one is gonna be, I guess, this one for now. Oh, too much. Up until this point where we are now, we're in quite some time. And it's not just my time. And you need to see, this model was created with the help of Christian and Ben, especially Christian, and he put a lot of his time in as well. So there's a lot of time put into the development of this model. Okay, this is not optimal. We need to move it half a step forward. Half a step forward. This would be, would this be appropriate? No, we're gonna use this. Yeah, we're gonna use this. Nice. Make sure that you post some pictures in the Discord under the mock section, so we can see it. Wow. Okay. I don't know. I haven't weighted it, but it's, for my liking, it's too heavy. So I would like to place this here, but I have absolutely no idea how to fix it in place. Okay, I must not do this here. I think I can, yeah, I can use this. Okay, let's do it like this. What? Engine is inspired and clutched by Venturi Lego channel. I'm unfamiliar with Venturi Lego channel. It's gonna do it. Okay. Yeah, now this is much better. Ah, that kind of engine. Yeah, I'm not. I respect that, but I'm not a fan of them. Okay, so now we can maybe think of putting this here. Yeah. Yeah, but without this, I guess. Hmm. Without this. Okay. Okay. I am not a fan because they are, yeah, they are not really. How should I put it? I don't support the design philosophy behind it. Okay, now let me find two more of, or well, what the fuck? We can just use these if we're here. Okay. What do you mean? What does that mean? That I don't support the design philosophy behind them? Uh, because of course the super glue, because they use the completely weak and inadequate Lego crankshaft pieces that cannot be supported in the middle unless you want a super long and big engine. Um, I don't know. I'm completely not a fan of that philosophy. I find it interesting and I respect it, but it's not something I would do. Okay, just a moment. I need to navigate to the mouse and see what Christian is writing. A lift arm going vertically below. I see. Yeah, I see. Hmm. Okay. where with I cannot talk. Where was I? Ah, now I know what the problem here was. Why I didn't use this right away. Okay. Let's use this. And like this. Okay. We need to leave room here. And this is also not good. Yeah. For the stud here. That's the problem. That's the problem. There, the hole. Yeah. I'm absolutely not sure if we are gonna use this in the same manner that we have it here, but for now it's for now it's gonna be like this. Okay, so another change that we're gonna do is this here. This here is gonna be changed. No longer are we gonna use the lift arms here. We are gonna use the connectors here. Which in the final version are gonna be red, of course. So like this. Well, I just cannot respond immediately. There we go. So, and here we're gonna connect the lift arm instead of what we had before. It's gonna be much smoother. Now let me see what Christian is writing. Yeah, but first, what I want to address is the kink here. The kink here is bothering me. This needs to be smoother. There we go. Yeah. Let me take you on a journey. So right now you will see that the shoulder line here is a lot lower than it was before, and it's not as extremely arched as it was before. So everything here is much smoother, especially because this here can now rotate. This can rotate, so it's not in a fixed position as before, but it can rotate to accommodate the curvature here. The curvature is still nicely visible, but it's a lot milder than it was. Now we need to figure out what to do here. I am not sure if this is gonna fit in here. I would say no. I would say no. This here is gonna fit, of course. But I need to put the camera here into the holder first. Come on. Like this, yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this without the top bracket. I need this to be in here. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we need to change this. Right, okay. Okay, so we get, we get a feeling for what they're doing here. And while I'm at it, just noticed that I do have these here. So that we have as much red as possible in the places that we want it. Okay. Yeah, it's going to look good. I know it's not, the duct itself is not looking spectacularly good on camera, because the colors, and I'm missing some parts here. These are wrong parts, so it's gonna look better. So now what we have to do, I think, is we have to fix this in position and focus. What? Oh, yeah, I know what I mean. What you mean? Yeah, I mean, the camera is not really great at focusing. That we know. Okay. So hey, Artyom, welcome to the stream. Yeah, what about the rear? I am actually very on the edge if we would do this like this, or if we used this this thing like that. I don't know which one is gonna be better. I'm kinda in favor of this here, for the sole reason that it's going to be just, just on the edge of the length of the car, and it's curving in. It's curving in like that, because if we use this guy here, this guy is not curving in, but it has the advantage that it has the advantage of this edge here going up immediately, which is what should be done. I don't know. Maybe we should use this and angle it a little bit. We should angle it maybe a little bit. Yeah. As for the gap here, so the gap that's happening here, I have two ideas. One idea would be to use lift arms and use them horizontally. So going across the tire, filling the gap here, and neatly tying in to the rear, and then figuring out how to just fill in this gap here with, you know, at one point, maybe not with this particular brick, but with, you know, something here, maybe, you know, I don't know, with something like that, I don't know, going forward. I don't know. This may be the better approach, but I am unsure. What I just want is make this consistent. Why would we use Ferrari fender parts? The Countach fender flare here is not circular at all. It's completely a different shape. So the Ferrari fender parts are not gonna be useful at all. And here, now that we have this, you know, we can simply place a lift arm here till the end. It's not gonna be this one, but probably, no, this length is gonna be this is gonna be better, yeah, and that's gonna be it. Yeah. Where is my bag with the connect? Ah, here it is. Okay. We could do something like this. Come on. Wow. Okay. Okay. Something like this. You know. Non-original Lego parts. Well, we are planning to use many non-original Lego parts, but um, so again, what my idea would be: either we use lift arms like this, so including this area, so we use the lift arms here continuously, and then try to see how we fill the gap in here they're probably gonna have to be stepped up here to accommodate the droop here. Or we place the lift arms on this here, and then have a weird gap here, and we have to then fill this gap here and this gap here. I think the more consistent approach would be if we use lift arms in the entire length, and then use the, yeah, like Leon said, slopes here and slopes here. I think that would be the better option. So it would make for a more continuous surface here, and we would only have to fill the gaps on top. And it would be less fragile as well, because we would have the lift arms that are gonna go across, and they are gonna basically, you know, make sure that all of this is pretty much one piece. That's what I think. I might be wrong. You know, I might be terribly wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. And certainly not the last time. So if we, yeah, so it goes like this, and then we have another one like this. See? Yeah. And then we have 1, 2, yeah. I think that would be the better approach. Okay. Yeah. Let's try this approach. If we fail, we can still revert back to what we have here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have to start here. Very good. here, and I guess the only tricky part is gonna be this pump here. I'm being optimistic here. If I say the only tricky part is gonna be this, it's gonna be probably a disaster everywhere else. I think ideally this part would be round, but oh, okay, it works. Oh, okay. These are never gonna go further than this anyway. Okay, what about this? If we want to use this here, yeah, we need to be a little more creative if we want to use this here. I would probably place it one stud further to the back. We would have this here. Yeah, like that. And we have to change this a little bit. So here we're gonna have to go underneath like this. Yeah, and this guy has to be removed. And instead of that, we need a lift arm that I don't have, I think. Or? No. Okay. It's gonna be fine. Okay. But now we are in this situation. It is solvable, I guess. Let's see. Let us see. I probably should make sure that this is connected to the rest. Tricky. Let's do it like this for now. I'll allow some sloppiness. Oh. This is just temporary. Just temporary. Okay. Is this what? Okay, yeah. It's now working. Right. And now we close this. And admire our handiwork. It's not terrible. I guess it's not terrible. We can salvage this. And now the only minor thing that we need to do is fill this gap. Fill this gap. Not with this one, because it's too long. But I think that there are shorter ones. Shorter ones, I think 6 stud long. Probably the same that we are gonna use here. That are basically just this. We can use 2 of them. One pointing in this direction, one pointing in that direction. So they would be like here, and then it's the other one is like this, and they probably would fill in this gap semi nicely. What do you mean? This here? Well, this is gonna not be flimsy once it has something to lean on. And obviously we need to make make sure that this doesn't flop around. We need to get to that. But for now, it's okay that it flops around, so that we can open and close it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this is too steep. So a little bit too high. So if we use, Christian, if we use these here, a little bit too high. So it needs to be lower, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I mean, here in the rear, yeah, in the rear, this is gonna work, I think. If we jam one of them here, it's gonna work. Yeah. The rear is gonna be plate and tile, yeah. But what if we don't use a plate? What if we use just this, or you know, here in the rear? I think this is gonna work. The rear section in here can be filled with a red this, so six stud wedge, I guess. But here, I don't know. Whatever we do here, we need to, you know, do something or not. I mean, we could, you know, we could put just a tile here and accept that since this is a Technic model, let's say like this, or you know, we can move it left or right, accept that there's gonna be some gaps. You know, it's never gonna be perfect. So this has to be filled, and if this gets a treatment with some tiles, or even if we use basically this here, maybe. Yeah, no. And then a tile here. Let's say a 3 or 4 stud tile would be 4 stud is ish. This could work. This could work. I mean, this of course is three rows high. This is 2 rows high, and it's okay. I guess it's not perfect. We can engineer the studs out, of course, by carefully designing how this is put together. So there would be a 2 stud plate here. This would be a 2 stud tile, 4 stud tile, and then everything would connect. So, and if we then put a wedge in here, so a red 6 wedge in here, I think it would work. Only 1x4. Okay. But that can't be true. I see 1x6 slopes in the door design that Christian did. So they exist. Could only be that the slope itself is 4 studs, and then it's a 2 stud part with studs on top. Yeah, could be. Could be. Yeah. Okay. I figured. Okay. Yeah, that's the part. Okay, yeah, we cannot use that. No room. But I think this is pretty okay-ish. Pretty okay-ish. You need to use some imagination here to imagine these 2 parts be different. So this one is gonna be red, obviously, and this one is gonna be curved. So they are gonna be a lot more stylish than what we have here. They're gonna look a lot better. So just imagine. Okay. I don't have them, so I cannot build them in. But I think, and this of course is going to be reversed, so we are not going to see the back of a plate here. It's going to be a tile, so it's going to perfectly fit in with this. For this, I would use 1x1 round bricks and tile, so you know it wouldn't flop around and it would kind of blend in, I guess. Yeah. Here, this part here, we are probably have, since we are going in here, we probably need to use a shorter one, or in this case, we probably can move it one step further in. Since this is basically the end of the car. This is it, except, you know, some exhaust will stick out probably. But this is the end. This is the end. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Now, obviously, fixing this in position is going to be another task, which we are not going to bother right now with. Okay. Yeah, maybe we need to go in with this one already, or not. Yeah. Mm. Something like this. Yeah, and in here between we're gonna have it filled with, I don't know, something. But imagine this in red, how nice it already looks. Yeah, I know, Christian, I know. I don't like the slot at all, but that's how it is. They are kind of necessary here. I think. So now that the curvature here is, come on. The curvature here is coming like this, we are gonna have to think about this as well. So this here is gonna have to be done slightly different to, you know, kind of continue it. And this here cannot be like that, so we're gonna have to change this as well. Probably we're gonna use something like a connector up there. Yeah. This one. Yeah, like this. And I guess, yeah, we have to use different connectors here. Wow, okay. This thing needs to be a 6 stud. 6 stud. Yeah, 6 stud. Then it's gonna be okay. No. 6 stud. So it continues here. This is a consistent no more currency. Oh my god, Kristen. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, the problem is that we cannot make a surface like this, so a curve like this, if we used, you know, let's say that we stop here with the bodywork, and then we use on the lift arms we would use these. That I don't think this is gonna look very good. Hmm? Or is it? Or is it? Oh my god, you guys are so toxic. So toxic. Doesn't look as good. So the slope here does not look as good, in my opinion. It kinda works, I guess. This thing here should be shorter to connect with the line here, I guess. Hmm. Could work. Could work, yeah. Could work. Problem, of course, is that now this here is we're not here. It's fine here. We're gonna only have a problem making something work here, unless we raise it by one stud. Raise it by one stud and put a lift arm underneath here. That's an option. Mhm. Come on. Okay. Lift arm can be like 3 studs. fits nicely. And we can now fill this with black and make stuff from here. Very good. Very good. So this has to be even shorter. Now that we made this has to tuck in here. So it has to be shorter. Well, maybe even a left arm now that we have this. But yeah, something's gonna come out of this. Yeah. That window design, we need to incorporate it in here. Let me see if I have that part. I don't know if I do. I have many space window parts, but I don't think I have that one. They're all scratched to shit, but what can you do? I have this, I guess. I do have the part. So I think that's the part. So this window would be placed in here. Obviously, not like this. It would be more like this here. More like this. Come on, arm. And then we would have here, and then we would have black. Let me see if I have. So this is gonna have to do for now. It's screwed, but it's gonna work, I guess. So we would fill the hole with this dish. Yeah, something like this. I need to check how Christian did it, but something like this. Problem is that we have here inside here. Come on. We have these parts, and when we place this in here, the window is kinda contacting this here. What can you do? What can you do? 3x 6x 1 slope. Yeah. I mean, that's what I have here. No. We'll figure it out. No, we'll figure it out. It's gonna work somehow. I'm really bothered by the half a stud gap here. We could pull it in, but then we have a gap. We have a large gap here that we can fill, I guess, with something. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah. Okay. The other challenge, of course, is gonna be doing the surround of the door. So we need to make a. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's half a stud gap. Wouldn't be us. That leaves us not then with the door frame. With the door, the frame of the door window. Yeah. I don't know if I would overlap this. Where to put it? I don't know if I would overlap this like this. I wouldn't put the. I wouldn't put the plate on the shoulder. Yeah, and if we do it like this, yeah. Maybe, yeah, maybe because it is visible. The shoulder line is visible, and if this overlaps it, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Problem is how we connect it here. Not not really. No. Wait. No, it is a problem. Yeah. Because we kind of have to have the. We kind of have to have the pivot point up here. The problem is that this isn't round here. That's the problem. It's square, and because this is square, it's not gonna pivot here. Yeah. Damn it. Now, if we had it like this, the problem would be, see, this edge here does not allow us to put this here like this. Would be nice, but no. So we have to do something else. Maybe use this edge here. Maybe use this edge here to, you know, do it in some other way. This is going to be different, but just for the distance. So if we use it like this, and we pivoted the edge here there, this would be also shorter. Okay. Yes, this is perfectly doable. So we would have this guy here. I am not, because the car is not gonna get the L motor. It's gonna get buggy motors. It's way too slow with these. So we're gonna upgrade. imagine this being clear. This is just scratch to hell. You know, gearbox rebuild number 3. Yeah, probably. I stopped counting. And it's nice and flush here as well. My only problem with this is that the transition here, this is not okay for me. This is the there's an edge here that I don't like, but I don't know how to make it better. It would be nicer if there was a smooth curve going here, but I don't know if we can make it. And now that we are here where we are, there. Okay. Mm. I'm gonna just leave it here. I think we still need this here. Not the right one. Where's the modified one? Where's the modified one? Here it is. Okay. But Ben, what do you then suggest that we do if the Kada motors shut down fast and the thing breaks constantly? The problem is that this is better. This is gonna look better because when this is red, you know, this is gonna be a much better duct. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Because with the current, with the current small motors, it's just way too slow. The car is way too slow. for my. I mean, no, it is way too slow. No, not just for my taste. It is way too slow. And especially you have to consider it's slow as it is. So not even with the full weight. With the full weight, it's gonna be even slower. And it's not that heavy. It's not that heavy, but it's, you know, still, it's not that heavy. Considering how much bodywork we already have on it, it's not that heavy. Yeah. I think we are gonna leave it at this today, and we're gonna continue with this tomorrow. So my plan for tomorrow would probably be well, starting with the wheel arch. Since we are here already, I would start to think about the wheel arch. We do need to make sure that this is in as well, but we are gonna think about this once we know how to attach the wheel arch onto the car. And of course we need to then do the frame of the door. Now that we have this slope, the frame of the door, of course, is gonna lean on that and be like flush with it here. And we need the iconic window, divided window of the Countach, of course. We're gonna do something here, I don't know. And then, of course, we move to the front to do the front wedge shape. And then we're gonna return to the back and do the engine cover and the rear. Once we have that, then I can start thinking about ordering parts, I think. Yeah. So that's the plan, more or less. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna make some pictures and post them in the Discord, and I see you tomorrow.